I'm a Tar Heel born, I'm a Tar Heel bred, and when I die, I'm a Tar Heel bred. So run.
Thanks for coming back, and if this is your first time, bienvenue. We are the WOW Board, and this is Common Pod's launch with admissions to Move-In. Next, we'll be talking about Move-In here at Carolina and the start of your exciting journey here.
Hi again! For our last episode of the Admissions to Move-In section, we are going to be talking about move-ins. So everything that we did in preparation for coming here and then our first few weeks here. So to start off, when did you guys start packing, or how did you plan packing? Because I know it's a really big deal and you can spend a long time doing it. I know I did.
I kind of packed like early on. I had my list set early, and then I would be like, oh, so I'm not gonna use this in the summer, so let me just pack it already. And I would like gradually just pack bit by bit. But of course I didn't pack the most important things until the end. So like I know the last like week was like, oh my god, like we gotta get this, we gotta get that. And it was a bit crazier than before, even though like you start early, but at the end it's not until the last minute that you remember everything.
Yeah.
I was very similar. I guess I made a list pretty early on in the summer. I had to buy a lot of things. I'm sure you guys did too.
Oh yeah.
So that was kind of a cumulative like process. Like, you know, I bought this early in the summer, got this later in the summer. But ultimately, like, I didn't really pack everything until like I was about to leave. Like,
Yeah.
All my clothes, all my necessities. So.
Yeah, I was like, clothes were the last like 3 days before I moved. But I was like buying a decent amount of things. I was also planning with my roommate because I know we wanted to like coordinate on some things. Like, I spent the first half of the summer like trying to make myself excited about it. So I was making like Pinterest boards and designing how I wanted my room to be. I know that was like definitely my way and my mom's way of like not stressing about me leaving, was like focusing all of our energy and emotion on just like packing and decorating the room. But yeah, since I have an older sister, we had like dug up her packing list. It was like very comprehensive. And then yeah, we were just like slowly buying throughout the summer, and then it was definitely like big at the end. But I know we tried to stay pretty organized so that we made sure we had everything I needed, looking at like all the online lists of what people suggest to bring. So with that being said, what are things that you guys think are like essentials that you definitely would suggest to other people to pack?
First thing that comes to my mind is a mattress topper. Do you guys use those?
Oh yes, I got like maybe a 4-inch one.
Yeah.
Like I needed that mattress topper.
It makes a world of difference having it. Like,
Yeah.
It's so much more comfortable.
It really is, because honestly I like love my bed here. I know some people are like so excited to go back to their beds at home, and like my bed at home is bigger, so that's definitely nice, but I love my bed here. Like, I'm so excited when I come home from classes to go like flop into my bed. I have like a mattress topper and a mattress pad also. So
You have it all.
that was, I know, going big.
Yeah, no, literally, like, the mattress topper is so important. Like, don't think, oh, no, I like hard mattresses, I'm gonna be fine. They are not comfortable, like, at all. So please get a mattress topper, and if you like it comfy, get a 4-inch one, like, just like I did. It changed my life. I love my bed.
Yeah. I definitely wish I got like more cleaning products. I have like a tiny handheld vacuum, but sometimes I wish I had like a bigger one, just because the room, like, it's your kitchen, it's your living room, it's your bedroom, like, you have so much happening. So I feel like as much organization that you can have is really helpful. Like, I have organization under my sink, under my bed, in my closet. Like, I think that was really helpful for me. And then another thing that I really love having is my Brita. It's kind of a pain to like go downstairs to the dining hall every time you want like clean water. Last night I literally woke up at 4 a.m. and I filled up my Brita because I was really thirsty and I really did not want to go all the way downstairs. So that's another essential that I've loved having.
That's huge. I purchased one second semester because I was that person going down to the water fountain and getting water, and it makes a world of difference to have just a good source of water in your room.
It's cold and perfect. Like, it just
the best.
Of course, the fridge is very important. Don't underestimate how much stuff you're gonna have, because you're gonna need, like, don't get a mini fridge. Like, don't get this really small one. Like, get one that's of course small to fit in your room, but also with have a large capacity, because like you will want to sometimes have frozen food or food from home or little snacks that you want to keep in your fridge because you don't feel like going to the dining hall.
For the actual move-in process, I personally tried to use as many like IKEA bags as possible. Those big ones were so helpful.
I had a lot of them.
My biggest tip, we got like not the actual IKEA ones, we got these clear ones so that when we were moving in, you could sort of see which bag was what. And we'd also write on tape on top of it too. It was so helpful seeing like, okay, well this one clearly is my clothes and this is my toiletries. Like that was very helpful for me, and it made moving in so much easier. Our elevator was also broken on move-in day, which was really unfortunate.
Brutal.
Luckily, I'm only on the 4th floor because ours goes up to 9 floors. So we were walking up with those heavy IKEA bags in the tiny little stairwells. But yeah, those were definitely very, very helpful.
Now that you guys have been here for almost a full year, anything that you wish like that you didn't bring, or like things that you just should not bring?
Oh, that's a... I know for sure the thing that I thought would be useless but then turned out to be the best thing ever was my little like cubes organizer, like, you know, the things that
shelves.
Yeah, the shelves that are cubes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I had them, so I put my bed on the level and it has so much storage and I'm like, the amount of things I put in these cubes is insane. I don't really feel like there are a lot of things I didn't really need. I got like the bare minimum, but maybe clothes wise, like there are a lot of times we think we're gonna wear all these clothes, but at the end you don't. Or like you come here in the summer, especially if you're an in-state student, don't bring all your winter clothes at the beginning because the closets are not that big. Or like have some kind of storage under your bed for your winter ones, because don't think the closets are gonna fit your summer and winter clothes.
Did you have anything that you were thinking packing wise?
I was gonna kind of what Karen said, kind of clothes, because honestly, like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have the most space to fit my clothes. Like, I feel like I have a lot of like overhaul, so I would say that's a big one. I think like a hot take too is like a TV, because honestly, you're not in your room as much as you think.
Yeah.
Like obviously, some people like. Yeah, I mean, it's great having a TV, but I don't think you need one for your dorm room.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've never used my TV, especially that my suite mates have a big TV, so like we're just there all the time. And also coordinate with your suite and your roommates, because you don't want 2 of everything. Like you don't need 2 fridge, 2 coffee machines.
I definitely agree with like coordinating with your roommate or suite mate, like on who's bringing what, because there's some things that you just really don't need to buy 2 of. Like I bought an air purifier for my room, and like my roommate did not need to buy that also, because those are like on the pricier side. And then like coordinating who's getting, you know, a mini fridge or a microwave if you have that. We did certain things for our bathroom on like who's getting a shower curtain. So yeah, I do definitely think it's really important to coordinate with other people.
Yeah, I agree. Like also check if your hall like offers stuff. Like I didn't bring a microwave because there's one in the kitchen. Where I live, it's just literally like a few feet away.
Yeah.
So why have an extra thing in your room?
Right.
Also, something I realized is that don't bring all your room decoration before you move in, because you don't really know what vibe you want your room to exactly be until you're all set up, and then you get your decoration, like your posters and stuff like that, unless of course there's stuff from home you really want in your dorm. But for me, I like got most of my posters and designs and decoration after moving.
That's interesting. For me, I was definitely the opposite, because like I've been planning just genuinely for months on how I wanted my room to look. So I feel like I put all my energy into that. So I haven't really added that many new things, except for like more like sentimental things that I've gained since being here. But yeah, I feel like I had everything pretty ready from the beginning, especially since my roommate and I wanted to sort of coordinate a bit. Yeah, no, it's definitely proof that like every person's experience is very different.
I mean, as a guy, the only thing I have is I have a Carolina flag, and then I have a poster board of like photos from home with my family and my friends. I think that's a really cool thing to have. I don't know. Do you guys have that?
I have some picture frames of my family. Yeah.
I have a whole wall of pictures.
Oh.
Yes, I printed so many pictures. It's nice to just woke up and have them there.
Exactly. I totally agree with you.
I really like that. Yes, and like overall, it was a nice move-in experience. Like, how was y'all's move-in? Like, was it easy to
Mine was pretty good. Apart from the broken elevator. My roommate, we had coordinated so that she was moving in the day before me, which was definitely helpful because there were like certain things we were building. Like my nightstand, we sort of had to put together, and I know it was a lot easier for me to have her have done most of the work before I got there, since I also had like both of my parents were there with me. It just felt a lot less busy and like a lot less overwhelming. So that was definitely helpful. And then, yeah, I mean, obviously it's really emotional. Like, emotions are high. I feel like the anxiety of it all didn't really hit me until move-in. Like, I remember I just had a bit of like a pit in my stomach during all of that. Like, I went all of my suite, and our parents like went and got dinner the first night there, and I was just like, the anxiety kind of took over, and I honestly felt so much better though, like once I was moved in, and like on the first few days I started to like try restaurants with my suite, or like slowly meet new people and introduce myself to people on my hall. And I feel like once you start getting busier, especially when classes pick up, that was when I started feeling a lot more at ease. I feel like I'm also just a person that likes routine a bit, so that was helping me. But yeah, it was definitely just like crazy in the first few days.
Yeah, for me, the move-in process was easy, especially that I packed all my stuff, like you said, in a clear box. I got pink clear boxes,
of course,
which I use for storage now, and they have little wheels which make them easier. I packed everything in them, so I was literally just carrying boxes kinda and a few bags. And then later on I moved in really early, so I had like 2 days with no one in my suite.
Oh wow.
So that was like it was definitely harder, but also like I had time to settle, clean, which by the way, bring cleaning supplies. Most probably your dorm is not going to be clean. So you want to clean, especially the bathroom if you live in a suite. But then I had also the chance to like go to the WOW events early on. They were early on, and I met people there. The WOW events like helped so much with meeting people. I have a lot of friends that I met during these WOW events. I also saw people like from orientation at the WOW events. They also had moved in early. I just met most of my friends these first few days, and then obviously when my suite moved in, it was like a full house kind of thing.
Yeah, I had a similar process as y'all. I think Granville Towers did a really good job with the move-in process. Like, you just drove your car up there, and it literally took me probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half, to actually get everything in my room and have it all set up. I feel like the most important part of the move-in process is obviously just you want to meet people right away. So like Karen mentioned, like I tried to go to as many WOW events as I could and just try to meet people in my hall, because I think the first few days and first few weeks of college are the most important, because everyone's trying to meet new people, and I would just try to be as proactive as you can about that.
Right. I know my biggest regret, I never actually attended any of the WOW events, and I really wish I did, because it so is important in those first few weeks to just be meeting like as many people as possible. I tried being just my most social self, like knocking on doors, talking to people on my floor, just being like friendly, because you never know who you're gonna meet. Like I now have like best friends who live right across from me in my hall, and that's just been so nice. And I know for me personally, I had a bit of a unique experience in my first few weeks. I rushed a sorority, so I spent my whole first week of classes on that. So like right after classes, I'd be going to rush events. But yeah, I was definitely just trying to like talk to as many people as possible, because you never know who's going to become one of your closest friends. But yeah, that was definitely a bit of a unique experience for me.
Yeah, for me it was like thankfully I knew about Heal Life, and I would check events every day. Sometimes I would leave my dorm at 9 and come back at like 10 p.m. because it was so full of events, and it was really a great opportunity to meet people then. Yeah, I really liked it.
I will put some promo for our event. One of our WOW events is based on this podcast, the Admissions to Move-In podcast, so we will be having an event regarding this topic, and so definitely look out for that. Heal Life is super helpful during those first few weeks to find just events, to meet people. There's usually almost free food at most events happening on there, merch giving out, so yeah, definitely come to those events, especially the WOW events.
Yeah, great opportunity to meet people and have fun your first few weeks.
What events did you go to for the WOW Board? Do you remember any specifically?
I remember there was one that had like boba, which was really good. But I can't remember like specific names, because there were so many events happening. But like you would see always like oh, week of welcome, week of welcome.
Yeah.
Or like, I used to get so excited when I would like see on Heal Life, it would be like titled as a WOW board, and I was like, wow. And I didn't even never think that I would be part of it at one point, which is now super cool that I get to do that myself.
What about you, Ty?
I was just trying to remember. I remember I went to, I think it was called like Rec After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember like playing basketball and like doing some fun activities there. But there's so many like different options.
Yeah.
I kind of figured out like the WOW events kind of late. Like I think I missed the first week. But they're very cool events. Like a great way to meet people for sure.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Did you guys sip from the well on the first day of classes?
Sorry?
Did you drink from the old well?
Oh, yeah, I did. I did. I woke up at like 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and did that.
Did you?
Of course I did. Guys, I think it is true. Sip from the well. I think it is good luck.
You gotta do it.
Yeah. It's a tradition.
It's also like, I feel like participating in all of those traditions are part of like the experience, especially in the first few weeks here. Like I went to convocation too. I think it's like the Sunday before classes start.
Mm-hmm.
They like, I don't know, it's just like a fun way to get involved and feel like really excited about your experience at Carolina. Like going to games in the first few weeks, just like doing all of the like stereotypical things. I don't know, I feel like that's what gets me excited about college.
Yeah, I agree.
Like looking back, it was definitely a hectic experience.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Meeting all these different types of people, and you're in a new place. Like it's pretty awesome.
Right. I feel like I was trying to explore like all around campus. Like I just like go on walks and like figure out where I was and try new restaurants. It's really exciting. There's so much that you got to do, and I feel like nothing will compare to those first few weeks.
I agree. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for sharing your experience. It's a lot, and I promise you that as hard as it is the first few weeks, you'll get used to it and you'll fall in love with Carolina. It might take a long time, it might even take a whole year, but you have the support, you have the friends, you have the resources to help you adapt and feel better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, everyone, that's everything about moving in the first few weeks at Carolina.
Thanks for listening. Feel free to check out any of the other episodes that you're interested in. And yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Admissions to Move In. Be sure to follow our social media found in the description below. And check out our website at go.unc.edu/pods for more Common Pods launch content. Until next time, Tar Heels.